People would assume eating buffalo wings and french fries would be out of the question when trying to lose weight. When prepared and portioned the right way, you can actually eat this every day of the week and still get to your goals. In this video, we will make a buffalo wing meal prep where everything is made from scratch, costs less than $4 a meal, and can fit into anyone's macros. Let's get into it. The side dish comes first because the potatoes need to soak for about 30 to 45 minutes, which is actually perfect because that is how long the wings take to prep and cook. For this, we just need some medium-sized russet potatoes, about 1,000 grams to be exact. Once weighed out, we will wash and dry them. Now, you can cut these by hand into 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch fries, but since my McChicken meal prep video, I have been using this fry cutter like it is no one's business. I can get 1,000 grams of potatoes chopped with 5 easy tricep pushdowns and 30 seconds of my time. By the way, anything I use will be in the description below. Having said that, I will load a potato up, push down, and repeat the process until the potatoes have become fries. We'll then grab the strainer part of our salad spinner, dump the fries into it, and rinse all of the potatoes off to remove the starch. This should take a minute, tops. You can also do this in a regular strainer or a large bowl. The salad spinner just makes the drying process easier, which I will show you later in the video. Let's fill the salad spinner about 3/4 of the way up with water, add 30 grams of sugar to it, and mix the sugar around until dissolved. I used this trick in the McChicken meal prep and it helped brown the fries, and God knows we could use all the help we can get since we aren't deep frying. After we add the fries into the sugary water, we will put that to the side and start up our air fryer. Let's talk wings. We need 30 wings for this meal prep, and the family-sized package of wings from Walmart conveniently comes with 15 full-sized large wings, which is perfect. Wing size will vary store to store, but I try to go to a store with larger wings because they will shrink considerably after they are double fried. That being said, after we open up the package, we'll give the wings an initial pat down with paper towels to soak up any moisture from our wings. The drier they are, the better the wings will turn out after cooking. The paper towel haters will not like this recipe because we have to use them a lot, but they're necessary to create the highest quality meal prep. Then we need to cut our wings at the joints to turn them into flats and drums. To be honest, this is something you will just have to practice getting good at, which is exactly what I had to do. I watched 3 or 4 how-to videos before trying to cut any wings. However, it still took me about 60 wings to start getting really good at finding the joints of the chicken and the correct angle to cut. Also, you need to make sure your knife is sharp for this so there is no slipping and sliced fingers. The wing tip is pretty straightforward. Once you find the joint, you cut at a slight angle and remove it. However, to separate the flat and drum, you have to cut down the skin at a 45-degree angle between the two and slice at the perfect intersection. If you cut straight down at the point between the drum and flat, you will run into a bone and it will be infinitely harder to cut through, and you will be super annoyed with me. Slice on an angle, get some reps in, and it will be a 5-minute process once you get the hang of it. After we have separated our wings, we will take some fresh paper towels and dry them off again. We will then grab about 8 grams of salt and sprinkle the salt on the skin of both sides of the chicken. This will help season both the skin and the meat as it cooks for more flavorful wings, especially if you decided to try a dry rub or eat them plain. Flavor is one of the most important parts of a recipe, and all 140 recipes in my cookbook have a ton of it. My recipes have helped countless people lose weight eating the foods they love, from pizzas to Rice Krispie treats to jumbo cheesecake muffins. If you want recipes before anyone else and a book that keeps on growing, click the link in the pinned comment and use code E4CM for 10% off the book. Let's add all of our wings to the largest bowl in the house, followed by 50 grams of both flour and cornstarch. In the testing process, flour only was great, but the cornstarch added that extra crispiness to the wings that just wasn't there in the previous test.
I mean, this is very good, don't get me wrong, but this is like 5 notches up.
And again, with only an air fryer, we will take every little advantage that we can get. The flour cornstarch combination only adds about 35 calories per meal prep, but not only are the wings crispier, the sauce sticks to them better and helps keep the wing juicier after the double fry. However, if you are really pressed for calories, you can leave it out. Once all of the wings look like they have been evenly coated, we will add them to our air fryer 1 layer at a time. After one layer is down, we will take our oil spray and give it a very light coating of spray. The wings don't need much oil because the skin is going to render out oils from its own fat as it cooks. After the first layer, I will add a second layer and spray, and repeat the process until all wings have been added. With less than 15 minutes of prep work, we will close the lid, set to 400 degrees, and our wings will be done in 25 minutes. While those are cooking, let's make our 10-minute buffalo sauce. Into a medium pot, we will add 21 grams of butter. Yes, butter. The amount of flavor this will add to our finished buffalo wings is something I cannot put into words. I tried a non-butter and buttered buffalo sauce side by side during testing, and for an extra 14 calories per meal prep, this buffalo sauce goes harder than Waka Flocka Flame in the paint. Add it to a stovetop on low heat. While the butter melts, we can get the rest of our ingredients ready. First, for the garlic. Let's get 15 grams and add to a small bowl. We will follow that up with a medium bowl and 250 grams of your hot sauce of choice. Mine is Frank's Red Hot, and I think yours should be too, but there are no rules in the kitchen. Then we will add 30 grams vinegar, 30 grams Worcestershire sauce, and 5 grams of cornstarch. Grab a whisk and mix until the cornstarch has dissolved. We want a thicker sauce that sticks to the wings, and the cornstarch will do just that, while also holding together the sauce so it doesn't break, especially as it sits in the fridge during the week. Back at the stove, the butter is melted, so we will turn the pot up to medium heat and crush in our garlic. Mix everything together, wait until the garlic starts bubbling with the butter and becomes fragrant, and add the sauce. Give everything a thorough mix until the butter is fully combined with the sauce. Once it starts bubbling, take off the heat and mix one more time. It's been about 10 minutes and we have to give our wings a shake. If you see any dry flour on the wings, just give a very light spray and close the lid. The only thing left to do is finish up our fries. Take the fries out of the salad spinner and dump the sugar water. Add the fries and lid to the salad spinner and spin the fries dry. This usually takes me 20 to 30 second spins to do, draining the water in between each spin. This is actually really fun if you were wondering. Again, you don't need a salad spinner to do this. It's just much easier to completely dry the fries this way than only with paper towels. You can also do this entire process in a bowl, drain the water, and add the fries right onto the paper towels like we are about to do now that they have been spun dry. Lay out 3 or 4 paper towels and spread the fries in one even layer. Take another 3 or 4 paper towels and pat the top of the fries dry. I like to then move all the fries around and pat dry one more time. It has been another 10 minutes since we checked our wings and they can use another shake. Mixing them around will create an even browning on the skin, so we'll shake those up, check one more time for any dry flour, and close the lid. And 5 minutes later, our wings are done. I usually check their temperature just to make sure they are all cooked through, and they are around 190 to 200 degrees. We will put these in a bowl and off to the side. We will then take some more paper towels and carefully clean our air fryer to get it ready for the fries. Similar to the wings, we will add a layer of fries, spray them with oil, and repeat until all the fries have been added. Ironically, we will also cook these at 400 degrees for 25 minutes, shaking the fries around every 6 minutes for even browning. Keep in mind, if you have a wider air fryer, you may only need 20 minutes to cook these all the way through. It will take you 1 or 2 meal preps to dial in this recipe based on the tools you have. While the fries cook, I like to get any of my dishes cleaned up, clean off my tabletops, put my sauce into a container, and then get my meal prep containers laid out. Once the fries have finished, it is the perfect time to salt them since salt sticks the best when they are piping hot. I just add a pinch of salt, shake the fries around, and repeat once more. If the fries are slightly undercooked, that is a good thing because they will go in the air fryer again when you eat each meal prep and will brown to perfection when doing so. Once the fries have cooled down, add 6 wings to each container. Evenly divide up the fries with the eyeball test or use a scale if you want to be as accurate as possible. If you are eating all the meal preps, the calories will end up being the same at the end of the week anyway. You may be wondering why we haven't added our sauce yet, but that's where reheating comes in. If you are using a microwave to reheat this meal prep, feel free to toss these in sauce as soon as they finish in the air fryer. However, if using an air fryer, skip the saucing for now. When it is time to eat, throw them in for 6 minutes at 400 degrees. When we throw these in the air fryer to reheat, aka double fry them, they will be as good as new, if not better. Saucing them when they come out of the air fryer is like picking up a fresh batch from Wingstop. 3 minutes into the wings being reheated, add the fries and finish. Add 60 grams of our homemade buffalo sauce to a bowl, toss to coat, and add to a plate, followed by the fries. We now have a fresh buffalo wing combo meal with your choice of zero sugar soda all week long at a fraction of the price and calories. This is the perfect lunch meal prep, and is even better when you know you are having a pizza for dinner that easily fits into your calories. In this video here, I show you how to make dough with nothing but a bowl and a spoon, and it costs only $1 per pizza to make. I'll see you there. Until next time, deuces.